A modern dive computer with some classic values. Dive computers today typically go down one of two routes, either one with every single bell and whistle and multi-sport that you can shake a stick at, or a machine with a single purpose, a dive computer. Hello all of you awesome scuba divers out there, welcome to the Scuba Diver Magazine channel, your favourite place for the latest scuba diving news, gear reviews and everything happening beneath the surface. Suunto have long been a market leader in the instrument market for both scuba diving and a whole host of other extreme sports, and they sent me one of their latest dive computers to test, the Suunto Nautic S. The Nautic S is a watch-sized colour screen dive computer with a rechargeable battery, GPS and wireless air integration. So it ticks a lot of boxes in a very small package. Let's take a closer look. This is how it arrives, in a cool little paper box. Just serial numbers and kind of stuff on the back. Nautic S on the front. You have to, Suunto have a lot of these on their new things. Pull tab, where you kind of have this cool display box. Inside the box, you obviously have the dive computer. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. It doesn't come with the straps attached, but they're pretty easy to attach. You've got a little protector. So underneath there is the charging contacts for the to recharge the battery, and a screen protector to protect it from scratches. Whilst it's in storage, obviously you just take that off and dispose of that. A quick start guide and just more information. There's the strap itself. This is, oh, there's a small little thing inside of which, is the spring pins. The spring pins, I really like these because they have the little side window that you can actually get your fingernail into, unlike the traditional ones, which are really quite tricky and used to ping around the studio. These ones are much easier to attach. You get the elastomer. Not elastomer, more of a fabric strap with Velcro. It's got a bit of stretch to it, and we'll attach it to the watch itself so you can see that in place. That's about it for the bottom. In the top, we have a couple sections. The first one is got a USB cable icon on the top of it, and inside is a USB charger, USB-C. And then it's got the charging contacts that are attached to the bottom of the computer. And this one looks like documents, so warranty, the usual kind of stuff, guarantees. Yeah, you're covered. Pocket safety and regulatory information, international limited warranty. That's it for the box. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the computer itself. The Nautic S measures 51 millimeters across, including the button, and 16 millimeters deep off of the wrist, which feels a good size with a nice large screen without feeling like cumbersome or in any way, weighing in at just 81 grams, including the fabric strap. It's very lightweight, and that's thanks to a combination of a PVD coated stainless steel bezel on the front and a glass fiber reinforced polyamide body to save some weight. The glass is sapphire crystal, which has better scratch resistance, and it's also a touch screen on the surface for easy scrolling. 3-button user interface is very Suunto and very easy to get used to as well. You have up and down and then select in the middle to navigate, and if you hold the middle button, it takes you back a step. So very quick and intuitive. The 22mm strap is both comfortable and strong. It has a two-way Velcro design with a soft texture to it, so it's soft against your wrist, and an ever so slight stretch to it as well, and it dries quite quickly after the dive. On the underside of the computer, you have the charging points for the internal battery. Suunto quote a battery life of 40 to 60 hours of dive time from a full charge, and up to 26 days in surface mode. All, of course, depending on light brightness and how often you use certain features like wireless air integration, Bluetooth, those sorts of things. Inside, the Nautic S has free diving and scuba diving modes with an MOD of 80 meters. Air, nitrox, trimix and gauge modes with up to 5 gas mixes. Using the Suunto Bühlmann GF algorithm, the GF stands for gradient factors. The Nautic S should match many other dive computer profiles out there today, and the gradient factors lets you tailor your dive profile. Wireless air integration can connect multiple tank pods that you can allocate to individual cylinders. When you are setting up a new gas mix that you've just analysed, you choose the oxygen amount, you choose the helium, the PPO2 that you've just analysed, and then you can allocate a tank pod transmitter if you have one, so you know, or basically so that the computer knows what gas you're breathing and when. And if you're diving side mount, there's a dedicated display if you go into side mount mode where you can see both pressures on the screen at once. A digital compass helps you navigate both on the surface and underwater, and also on the surface you have Suunto's GPS, but underwater you also have Suunto's underwater mapping mode, which is very clever. It's only something for after the dive. It's not something that you're going to be navigating during the dive by, but by using the depth sensor, the compass and accelerometers, the Nautic S can create a 3-dimensional map of your dive for your logbook. Bluetooth lets you pair the Nautic S to your smartphone through the Suunto app, and you can set up Wi-Fi on the watch itself also to like download maps and things. There's lots of, once you go into the Suunto app, you can download different watch faces and different modes and clever things on the inside, so it's nice to have it just set up. Pairing the Nautic S to your phone lets you see notifications on your watch from your phone. If you want, I tend to turn the feature off because it just bugs me always checking my watch whenever my phone goes off. It also updates widgets on the computer like the weather and the tides in your location. The AMOLED screen is large and clear with adjusting brightness, so if you go into a shipwreck or an overhead environment, it's going to dim slightly, or as soon as you come out, it's going to become brighter so you can actually read the screen. It's all color coded as well, so your eyes are drawn to significant information, and the Nautic S has both audible and vibration alerts, and you can set one, the other, or both on or off if you want a more like stealthy dive or you don't mind the odd beep. So who's the Nautic S for? Any diver, really. It's aimed more at the kind of the active diver who wants to be wearing their computer all of the time. People will obviously compare this to the Ocean, which is very, very similar to, but the Ocean has a heart rate monitor and all of the multi-sports features, but the Nautic S is a lot cheaper and it focuses purely on scuba diving and free diving. With air, nitrox and helium, this is going to suit brand new divers, just qualifying, and weathered instructors wanting like a serious dive computer that will keep up with them. 400 or just shy of 480 pounds, 550 euros and 550 US dollars. That puts the Nautic S in a very nice position as one of the cheapest color screen computers out there. But remember that you have the GPS and the wireless air integration on top inside, and it's a very, very good choice. I like its focus on diving. Some of the multi-sport computers nowadays can be a bit dazzling with like 3,000 different sports that you have to cycle through, when I only tend to use the scuba diving features. But yeah, that GPS and the underwater mapping is a huge feature that you only find on a handful of computers. Not many have GPS, but especially the underwater mapping, that's really limited to Suunto computers as far as I'm aware. Wireless air integration, of course, is quickly becoming just an essential feature, so it's nice that Suunto kept that in as well. Not a lot to dislike with the Nautic S, if anything. Usually I have like 1 or 2 things in mind whenever I'm testing gear, but I actually struggled to find anything with the Nautic S. If the Ocean wasn't on the market, I'd be talking about like heart rate monitors and that kind of stuff, but Suunto have given us the option for a cheaper computer without the heart rate monitoring, but you can buy a separate heart rate belt that will talk to the Nautic S. So it's an option out there, but they chose to create it just a little bit cheaper without that, that heart rate monitor. It also goes a little bit deeper than the Ocean as far as I'm aware. I can't fault it. This is a very strong offering from Suunto, and if you are in the market for a watch-sized dive computer, it is a great choice. For more information and where to find your nearest Suunto dealer, click this link in the corner of the screen. Don't forget to like this video if you found it useful, and of course hype it for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel for more, and subscribe to our magazine for more in-depth gear testing. Thank you for watching, everybody, and of course, safe diving.